Hi and welcome to my channel. If you are new, and welcome back if you have visited before. My name is Angela, and here on my YouTube channel I share mostly about my knitting and my crafts, but a little bit about my small business and gardening, reading, lots of good things. But I can't believe it has been 3 weeks already. And so much has happened. I really need to be better about making videos more often. Sometimes I feel like within a week I haven't made as much progress to share, and then it just all piles up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so much to share, and then I make hour-long videos. Anyway, I have a big update. Actually, let me tell you how I want to structure this video so that way you know where to jump to if you're interested. I always put timestamps on my videos so you can go to whatever you're interested and skip whatever you're not interested in. And today I wanted to share about my giveaway. Today is the day, finally, and there will be only one, and I will explain why. And then I want to share about my finished projects with kind of are a little bit of the same, but not all the same with my giveaway. And then my whips, my current whips, things that I'm working on at the moment, a little bit of a business update, and my late acquisitions, and Christmas gifts that I still want to make. And I need to hurry because today is Saturday, December 20th. And yeah, I have started a full-time job. I have always worked, but I just worked 2 to 3 days a week. Now for about a little bit over a month, I have started a full-time job Monday through Friday. And with that, I'm trying to keep up with my small business, and I'm trying to keep up with my hobbies, and it's a lot. But knitting for me is form of meditation. It helps me to ground myself, and I would not give it up for the world, honestly. And sometimes I knit instead of working on my business, and that's okay because I can't do it all, and I know that, and I would rather be in a good mind space while I dedicate my time to my business, because I want my business to be filled with love and products made with love and peace of mind, because I don't want to put bad energy into anything that I give or someone else buys from me. Well, after that hippie rant, let me start with telling you about my giveaway. I am extremely grateful for everyone who subscribes to my channel, who likes my videos and comments. My heart is just filled with gratitude, and I want to give back anytime I can. So I have made these fingerless mittens, and it's I held 2 yarns together. One of them is 100% acrylic, and the other is mohair with polyamide, I think. Let me double check that. And I have made, this is a free pattern on Ravelry. Let me show you which one it is. But I did modify it a little bit. I made the cuff. Oh, I left it downstairs. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. So I did 2 modifications. I made the cuff a little longer and I made the top a little longer so it would fold. And if you unfold it, you can hide your fingers and kind of keep them warm if you need to, or warm them up or whatnot. And it looks cute too, I think. Yeah, so the pattern is a Noro Silk Garden Fingerless Mitts by Virginia Burrow, and it is a free pattern on Ravelry. I will link it down in the description box, and I'm planning on making these for myself too. That's why I experimented, and I wanted to see how the modifications would look like and how much yarn I would use to make sure that the skein that I have for the ones that I want to do for myself is enough. Okay, so that's one. And this is one of my finished projects. They're already blocked, washed, and everything. And I did promise you to look at the yarn that I have used. So this is the mohair. So it is 70% kid mohair and 30% polyamide. I bought this yarn years and years ago in Italy, and the 100% acrylic, it's about a worsted weight yarn, I would say. And this is the yarn. I don't think you would be ever able to find it anywhere. It is 25 grams per 50 meters. And so I got that yarn when I lived in Italy, and I used to buy, it was like a magazine that would come out every week with a little ball of yarn with the 25 grams, and throughout the collection, you were able to make a big either crocheted or knitted blanket. I have not done either, so I have a big box full of this yarn in different colors. And my plan was to use it up for donations, so make hats and shawls and use that yarn to practice new techniques that I have not done before, like steeking, color work, mosaic, what else? It's quite a bit. But since I have finished the first 2 projects, maybe I'll do a giveaway just to say thank you to my viewers, and then with the rest of it, I will do a donation. So that's my first finished project. To add to this for the giveaway, I have decided to add one of myself, and I will add a better video with a close-up. This is the lavender salve. That's one of my favorite things that I make. I don't use any essential oils in my salves. I infuse the dry herb into a carrier oil. In this case, it's lavender olive oil, and I mix it with cocoon butter and sunflower wax and eureka wax. There's also a little bit of vitamin E to preserve it as an antioxidant, and rosemary extract, which also acts like an antioxidant to prevent, I'm sorry, I got mohair here everywhere. Okay. The rosemary extract also acts like an antioxidant and helps to prevent oils from going rancid. And there's one more that I have for you, and I will add these progress markers that I also make. You can find them in my shop. There is more coming, I promise. There is not many. I have so many more, but I just added all the jewelry that I have to my shop. Next ones will be stitch markers and progress keepers. I promise. I will update everything. Anyway, if you would like to win this humble giveaway, it would make me very, very happy, and I would be very, very grateful if you could subscribe to my channel. And that way you will be able to see who won in my next video. And also, if you want to comment, and I was trying to come up with a question or something that you could add as a comment. And the thing that I'm the most curious about, considering the time of the year, is what is your favorite Christmas movie? I would love to know. I think that I am stuck in the cycle of watching the same movies every year. My staples around Christmas time are Home Alone, the first two, and Family Man. I love that movie. I watch it every Christmas. Yeah, let me know which one's yours. Which ones are yours? What is the one movie that you could not watch on the Christmas? All right, here we go. I am so excited. I have this finally for you. I have shared in my previous videos that I wanted to do two prizes for a giveaway. The other one would have been my squishy shawl. This is, I come up with this pattern myself and I finished it. But because, I'm so sorry, more hair everywhere. Because I want to write up a pattern and I want to so this one I have used 200 grams. I want to make other two sizes, one with 150 and one with 100 grams, and I want to take pictures. So I'm going to hold on to this one until the other two are ready, and then I will share. I will do the giveaway, and I will give this one away, and I will donate the other two small ones. I'm sorry, I just hit the camera stand. Okay, yeah, so this one is ready to go, finished project. And I think I did showed how it looks on, but I made a boo-boo last time and it got caught in my necklace and then I had to fix it. But I'll show you again. So this is what it looks like and how big it is. I hope my microphone, oh yeah, connected after I went downstairs. It wouldn't be the first time that I film hour-long video without no audio and have to make it again. Anyway, so this one is finished project. Very excited, and it was a lot of fun working on this one, and I can't wait to share the pattern. It will be a free pattern or Reverly, so you can anyone can get it. Anyway, my next finished project, also made by me. Look at me, being all artsy crafty. This is a cowl, and I have shared when I started making this cowl that I was going on walks every day, and I hate is a strong word, but it very much bothers me to get cold wind on my neck. And I wanted a cowl that would really sit tight to my neck. I feel like majority of cowls kind of lay down here. And they don't really hug your neck and then don't really provide much protection for your neck, which I kind of find silly, if you want to put it that way. Either way. So this was a yarn that I have gotten from Joann's before they closed down. It is a bulky weight yarn, and it was just one I can show you. It was just one bowl. It was 150 grams total, and it was 100. It is 100% superwash merino wool. This is the yarn. I hope it's focused. And color is a sea splash. I really like the color. It gives me mermaid vibes. Let me show you. I have a video with details with a close-up, but I made these triangles at the bottom of it. It could be worn the other way around too. I like it. It's reversible. You can use it either way you like it, but it's supposed to be worn. And now I'm going to mess up my hair. I'm pretty sure of it. Okay. So it's supposed to be worn with this tighter part at the bottom. So you tuck it in as low. Sorry. Audio is probably going to be bad right now. So if you can see. And it's supposed to bunch up a little bit, so it really gets close to your neck and it keeps warm. And then the top just sits a little bit looser. Here we go. I don't know. Let me know if you like it. I'm gonna write up this pattern too, and I will share it. Pretty much you could use any bulky weight yarn. I think it would look nice in a jacket. Yeah. So it gives you lots of warmth at your neck right here. There's a lot of material under. I have not blocked this yet, so I don't know how it will behave after blocking, but I will either add a video at the end of this one or I will show you next time. So this is my other finished project, and I wonder what should I call it. Not sure. Anyway, get rid of my 5 hairs here. Okay. Yeah. I'm so happy this one is done. I have been starting to feel a little bit overwhelmed with how many whips I was having, with how many whips I had on my needles. So I'm trying to focus on 1 or 2 at a time and finishing them. And my plan for the future is to have a little bit more of a limited amount and pretty much having 1 whip per category. So either 1 sweater, cardigan, or camisole or whatever, 1 garment. Then having 1 accessory, which would be either socks, gloves, hats, and whatnot, and 1 shawl and 1 blanket. Sorry, I keep hitting the mic. Yeah, and 1 blanket, which would be pretty much, okay, hold on. Garment, accessory, shawl, and blanket, 4 categories, so 4 whips at all times. I have noticed that when I focus on one, when I focus, I can work just on 1 thing over and over again. I usually knit in the morning before I go to work for half an hour or so, and then I knit for like a half an hour before I read for a little bit before I go to bed. And then I knit a little bit more over the weekend, or if we drive somewhere, I bring knitting with me so I can knit during the drive. So I still need a little bit of variety, and I think 4 whips are just perfect. I get a little crazy if I work on one thing over and over again. It makes me hate knitting. I keep using hate. It's not a good word, but it makes me dislike knitting if I have to focus on one project. Yeah, let me know. How are you? Do you feel like you like multiple whips? Do you like the variety, the distraction, and the fact that you can put something down, digest it a little bit, and work on something else? Or do you just, are you a monogamous or polygamous knitter? I would like to know. Anyway, next project. Now off to the category of the whips. Let me see if I think I shared everything about my finished projects. Here is my first whip, and I have been focusing on this one a lot. I've been working on this one in the morning and the cowl in the evening, and now that the cowl is finished, I can work on something else. This is my Camisole number 4. I'm sorry, there's lots of my hair on this. Camisole number 4. I did the shoulder straps already, and I'm just working on the length, and I can show you. This is how much progress I have made in 3 weeks, because after my last video, all the knitting that I have done, I put progress keeper on each project. So this is how much I've been able to get done in 3 weeks. And I have this much left. And I really wanted to see how much or how long it can get if I only use one fingering weight skein of yarn. And this is it. Yeah, I really love this pattern. I have already made it once, but in cotton for summer. So this one is my second one, and if this ends well, I'm planning on making many, many more for summer and for the winter as a undershirt, under tank, just another woolly layer. As Sarah from It Is the Sarah podcast says, lots of woolly layers during the winter. My next project or a whip at the moment are my socks. I have started these socks. Let me look. Such a long time ago. And this is my on the go project. I took it with me. I took it as my only project to take with me when I did my last market of the year. Was a holiday market in Denver a couple of weeks ago. I started this on August 7th, and I'm still working on these socks. I haven't even finished the first sock. That's why I felt the need to downsize my whips. And this is how much I made since my last video. We are well on the way to finishing this. And this is the Ariose socks. It's another free pattern on the Reverly. And just like with the previous one, I will link it down below so you can find it if you like it. You have 2 options. You can make the pattern I can't remember the word, but you can either make this stitch front and back all over, or you can just do the front panel. You can see it on the light blue ones. So it's just the front of your foot. All right, this is another one. Hopefully, I am optimistic that I will have these done next time in the next video, because now that the cowl is done, I will be focusing on these and my camisole number 4. Those would be in my 2 main projects I will be focusing on until they're done. Here is my Aster sweater. The pattern is from Drops, and you can't find it on Ravelry. You have to go on, not Drops, yes, you have to go on Drops website, and I will add the link. Here is the Aster. And this is a worsted weight yarn that I have bought in Salem. I'm so sorry, my hair is just everywhere. Mine and my cat's. This is how much I have done in the past 3 weeks. I think, I don't want to say it, but I might be able to finish this one, either this one or the card. I think probably more this one, because it's a bigger gauge by the end of the year, you think? Hopefully? I don't know. So I'm almost finished with the body, and then I will make the sleeves. And since I have modified this pattern a lot, and there was one of my lovely viewers who has asked me to share all the details of what I did and how I modified it in the way that I did to work it in one piece instead of 2. I will share that once I have finished the whole thing. Then I will share all the details about it. Okay, that's another whip. And my last whip is my Whitmoor cardigan that I can't wait to wear this one. It's such a beautiful pattern. Let me show you. It's by Amy Lowden, and this pattern you can also find on Ravelry, but this one is $12.45. It's well worth it. It's a beautifully written pattern. It includes sizes from extra small to 6XL, which is a wide range. And she provides charts and also written out instructions for the yoke, which is just absolutely gorgeous. And I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it because I have picked yarn that it's quite dark, but if I open it, I think in last video you were able to see when I opened it this way. So I'm already working on the body after I have split for the sleeves. And let me show you, there should be a stitch marker on this one too. Here it is. This is how much I have been able to do in 3 weeks. And like I said, this one has been sitting a little bit on the back burner. I've been focusing mostly on the mittens that I have finished since the last time, then the cowl and the camisole number 4. So once the camisole number 4 is done and the socks are done, then I will have just Aster and the Whitmoor, so I can focus on these 2. So this is all that I have to share as my whips progress. What else did I want to tell you? Let me talk to you about my acquisitions. So in the past videos, I have shared that I want to be able to work with more ethically sourced yarn. It is not an easy endeavor to do that, but I placed an order for Manos del Uruguay mohair, but because I have ordered for Skeins Wool and Company, which is my favorite online store, I will link it down below. They have reached out, and because it is a hand-dyed yarn, they had the amount of skeins that I needed, but they were from different dye lots, and the color was quite different in between. So they reached out, they sent me an email, and it was so nice from them, instead of just sending me whatever they had. And they made a special order for me. So they ordered from the company 5 skeins. I don't know if they will dye those when they receive the order, or if they will just send 5 skeins of the same dye lot. I'm not sure, but either way, it was supposed to take from 2 to 4 weeks to receive a tracking number. It has been 2 weeks. I am tracking the time because I can't wait to receive that yarn. Either way, Knitpicks had a big sale, and I was itching to make an order, and then I realized I don't have to buy yarn necessarily. I can buy other things related to knitting. So what I did, I ordered, and I will add a video of me unpacking the order. I ordered Yarn Swift, I think it's called. It was a little bundle. There was Yarn Swift, yarn ball winder, and a little yarn bowl where you can keep your cake while you knit, so it doesn't run away all over the place. And with that, I ordered yarn, but it is the Lindy chain fingering weight in the color black, and this is 70% linen and 30% Pima cotton. So that's that. I can still order plain fibers without being too concerned about animal welfare. But there's other concerns even with plant-based fibers, and that's the company's eco concerns, or how well, I don't know. Anyway, I ordered this yarn. I don't want to get into too much of controversial topics. My other acquisition, and not sure if this is an ethical yarn, but we were in Denver during my last market a couple of weeks ago, and I found a yarn shop that was really close to us that I wanted to visit. And when we got there, really, really sad. They had a board outside that said that they were about to close forever by the end of the year. I think I have a video. I can't really remember the name of the shop, and it's not on the price tag either. But I will add a video of the shop. It's a really cute shop. They had gorgeous yarn, and it just breaks my heart that so many small businesses just shut down because they cannot sustain prices and taxes, and just they can keep up with other brands, online stores, and the giants that sell yarn for a couple bucks. But you can see the difference. You can see the difference if you go to Walmart and you look at the yarn and you touch it, and then you go to a shop like this, and you look at the yarn and you touch it, you feel the difference. And I feel that if, no, I don't feel, I know as a small business owner that if we support small businesses more, they will be able to have lower prices because as a small business owner, I can buy in a huge bulk material that I use to make my products. And the more bulk you buy, the lower the price and the lower the cost of the product itself. And anyway, sorry about that. I don't mean to be a downer. Anyway, I bought this one skein, and it's actually really nice. This is actually I didn't even know they existed. This is a Viking fiber company. It is a Colorado hand-dyed small batch business, and I bought, this is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, so it's a sock yarn, and it's 100 grams per 463 yards. Let me see, and I think this is the name of the color, which is washout, or if it's the material they use to dye this yarn, I am not sure. And it is blue, gray, and there's some blue and black spackles in it. It's really cute, really pretty. I am not sure what I'm gonna make with this one yet. I've thought about a pair of socks for my mom because she loves blue, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm sorry about all the ranting throughout this video. Bear with me. And I'm sorry about all the mohair, all the mohair. Anyway, I think that's all about my acquisitions. I have lots of yarn and lots of projects in my queue that I want to work on, so I don't feel the need to make big orders at this time. I just want to go through my stash, and it has expanded to 2 little boxes, which I don't want it to grow any more than it is at this moment. And the last thing that I want to tell you about is, oh, actually a couple things. I'm still going to work on some Christmas gifts. So where I work, I work on the physical therapy team, or on the therapy team in the nursing home at this time. And we have few different sections. We have one where we focus on rehab, so it's some people that come from the hospital. They go through a therapy period. They're not doing well enough to go home, but they need physical, occupational, and speech therapy, either all three or the two or just the one, either way, to get well and then go home. So we have that area. Then we have a long-term residents, which practically live in the facility until the end of their days. And they're not necessarily old. Some of them are younger, but they just can't be by themselves. They need a little bit of help with food, with showering. They just need assistance. They need caregiving. That's why they are in our facility. And we have one more department, which is memory care, where all our residents either suffer from dementia or other mental troubles, confusion, and things like that. Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and all that sad stuff. Anyway, so that's where I work, and they were so sweet this year. Well, this is my first Christmas there, and I'm sure they do it every year. but they made a tree, and on the tree you can find a little whatchamacallit, a little label with the room number and the resident's name and what they wish for Christmas. I already bought a few things for, I think, 5 residents or 4. And I have one more thing that I wanted to make a handmade, and that's a necklace and a bracelet. And then one of our CNAs, really lovely guy with a heart on his sleeves, very caring and very gentle. I want to make him a pair of earrings because he loves earrings. And yeah, so those 2 things I still need to work on. I might add a little video or make a little short while I'm working on it or when I'm done with them. And the last thing, I wanted to give you a little business update. I think I have 2 minutes left until I run out of room on my phone. And my business sale, I think it will end tomorrow by midnight. And I hope I will get this video up in case you want to check it out. I have 25% off everything. I am an herbalist and I make salves, skincare, but I also have lots of jewelry on my in my shop, and stitch markers and progress keepers, and there's lots of stuff, all handmade by me and made with love, just like I said before. And let me see. Yeah, other reason why I have been super busy lately, I am restocking. My sale have been going on for over a week now, and I'm selling out of some stuff, and I have low quantities of some things, so I'm working on restocking salves, and especially my facial cleanser bar, which has sold out within few seconds. No, I'm kidding, a few minutes anyway. And yeah, and I will add a lot of footage at the end of this video. My last holiday market that I did, the trip to the yarn shop, and I think that's all I have. Yeah. Hopefully I made it. Thank you so much for being here. If you made it this far, please consider subscribing, liking, commenting. If you want to be a part of the giveaway, let me know what's your favorite Christmas movie. I really want to know. And okay, I deleted a couple things so I can chit chat a little bit longer and stop being so fast. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all your time. Any suggestions, any questions that you might have, I would be more than happy to answer them. And yeah, until next time, I hope your life is filled with happiness. Bye.
I'm on hold until the winter. I'm on hold until the last leaf falls.